What's happening, y'all? Black Viking returns. Thor's Mortish counterpart is back. Doom! With the Dark Mjolnir sitting on his throne of thought, ready to deliberate and answer your question as the Magnesite movement marches forward to 1 million subscribers. Now, this one comes from Rod. I wish my name was Rod. I would use that to my advantage all the time. Girls be like, "Hi, what's your name?" My name? Rod. They'd be like, "Oh, I think that had a double meaning, girl." So anyway, look. But they'd be Rod Thrustman. That's my new alias, Rod Thrustman. So anyway, Rod writes me and he says, "Okay, I've been trying to find someone to ask this question, and the first video I saw of you, you were wearing a Venom t-shirt, so you might have the answers." He says, "I'm a geek or a nerd." So he's like, "Look, Tyrone definitely got some geek or nerd in him wearing a Venom t-shirt, so let me ask this motherfucker the question. I know he know the answer." He said, "I'm a geek or nerd, whatever. And online, out of my city, I seem to be able to find and interact with other girl geeks. But how do I find geeky girls in real life? And how do I approach them? And what do I say?" And LOL, it's like over the years I've become more and more geeky, and now I really have a hard time fitting in with people. At one point, music was something I could sort of talk to people about, but now I mostly listen to real hip-hop, and I make boom bap beats with old records. But everyone around me seems to like shit like 2 Chainz and Gucci Mane. I just want a chick that I can watch horror movies with and listen to Wu-Tang with. I'm over 21 and I never really had much luck with chicks. It's like sometimes I can get a chick to talk to me, but once she finds out that I don't have a parole officer or pit bulls or sell dope, she quickly loses interest. I once was even told by a white girl that I wasn't black enough. Like, damn, as dark as I am, I'm not black enough? LOL. So anyway, where are the geeky chicks at, and how do I pick them up? Oh, I forgot to mention the geeky things I'm into: comic books, sci-fi, horror, video games, and gadgets. Motherfucker, I can't believe you actually really wrote me on this, because you should know, and you know what, I ain't coming down on you, because certain things aren't as apparent to other people as they are to some. Do you know the haven of geek girls there are out there? Look, man, I mean, shit. Do you go to all the conventions? Go to all the conventions. Hang out in the fucking comic book stores. I mean, you apparently don't have a problem approaching women. That's like 90% of most men's problems. They're insecure about approaching women, okay? You know what you like. So, I mean, look, online, I bet you, you know what? I'm going to see if I bet you there's websites for meeting girls online that are geeks. Now you said in real life, like I bet you there's a website for literally geeks to date. I bet you there is. And if there ain't, I just thought of a multi-million-dollar, business. Okay? So what I'm saying is, look, go to where it's at. If you love basketball and you want a woman that is into basketball, go to basketball games. Get what I'm saying? This is really an easy question to answer. You know, go to horror conventions. Go to E3, all the video game conventions. Go to gadget conventions. Man, all you have to do is find forums and blogs and all this stuff. Man, there is so much you can do to find a geek girl. And you know what? I'm a believer in law of attraction. I talk about it all the time. But if you focus and you think about everything you want in a woman, write it down. My perfect geek girl. And write down all the things you want her to have. Not things you don't want her to have. All the things you want her to have. Read it. Focus on it every day with a smile in your head. You're going to bump into her. And she is going to be perfect for you. She going to have the thick black frames. The purple hair. She going to have the Mighty Mouse t-shirt on. With the knee-high boots. With the thick-ass soles. With her hair in pigtails, with some extra pink on the side in her hair. All that. She gonna be perfect for you, okay? She is gonna be the ultimate Comic Con chick. I was watching that whole Comic Con show where the girls the people come dressed up in this competition. And I was actually surprised at how hot that main chick is that wins all the time. And do you see what her fucking man looked like? I'm sorry, physically they were not on the same level. But mentally they probably definitely were. And that's what I'm saying, man. You could be able to get a hot geeky chick too. You know what I'm saying? So I hope I've answered your question, Rod. And I would use that name to my advantage from now on. Rod Thrustman, 1 million subscribers. Woo!